Hi, Sandy Bacus here. Sandy B. Stitcher is my channel name, and I am back for an update. It is Tuesday. No, I take that back. It's Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. I have kind of a mess piled up here. I wanted to do a video now for a few days, and just trying to get it all together. I was like, wow. But here I am, and I'm going to try to do this. Oh, and I was going to grab my phone because I had promised to look over the comments, and I didn't do that the last time. So let me pause you for just a sec. Okay, I'm back, and I've got my phone here, and I'm going to try to go back to some of these, and I'll probably pause in between so you're not sitting here looking at me reading my phone. One of the replies that I'd had from a previous video was from Patricia Ferry, and she was saying that, talking about the country Christmas pattern, and that she was very interested in that she liked those old patterns like that. So Patricia, if you're watching this, when you see me getting close to being done with that, remind me, because I really don't have a problem passing patterns on after I am finished with them. Okay, so let me pause you again. Okay, I'm back again. Here's a question that somebody had asked me. This was from Julie Wright, and she had asked me if the Japanese garden piece was dimensions gold, and yes, it is. And in fact, I'm going to show that again today, except I could not find the picture for that one. It's buried around here somewhere. And let's see, there's just a couple more here, so let me see if there's anything else. Okay, and Verby, just wanted to say, you keep telling me that you wish you could lived closer, you could come and help me. That's so sweet. And I just thought I'd like to mention that. All of you have left me such wonderful comments, and I appreciate each and every one of them, and the likes, and it just, it's wonderful. So now I'll just tell you that I did get my cataracts done. I had one of them done on the 28th of June, and that was the left eye, and the right eye I had done on July the 5th. I have been back, and the doctor says that everything is fine, except I still don't have clear vision. He was going to fix up my near vision a little bit so that it would be better for my stitching and my reading, but leave my faraway vision, my my nearsightedness, alone. And to get the whole business done, it would have cost me, to get to where I wouldn't have to wear glasses again, it was going to cost me big time, and I just didn't feel it was worth it. So I've been wearing glasses since I was in 5th grade, so they're kind of embedded to my face. I'm used to them. So they said that it can take a couple of weeks or so for that blurry, not crisp thing to clear up. And if I remove my glasses, it's just about the same looking as it is putting on my glasses. And it could be that what they did changed my vision enough that these glasses are no longer the right strength, and that could be causing some of the blurriness. I've also been having a lot of problems with floaters in this left eye since I had the surgery, and they said that's normal. So part of it could be because there's floaters in there, and it could be this eye too. Sometimes you can't always tell, but it's just I've driven and I can see well enough to drive. It's just that things aren't crisp. Um, And I'm one of these types of people that my glasses always had to be perfectly clean. And, you know, I wanted to see everything perfectly crisp. Well, that's not the case now. And it's a little disconcerting. And sometimes it's a little bit of a, a balance issue when I get up in the morning and I start to walk around. I hold on to the side of the bed because it just throws me off a little bit. But I'm looking forward to it getting better. Each morning when I get up, I hope that when I open my eyes, it's going to be better. And I have an appointment for later on in the month to go back and get my eyes tested for glasses. So I certainly hope that this clears up by then. But we'll just have to wait and see. Bob is doing about the same as he has been, and I've had an aide coming, and starting next week, I'm going to have her coming a little bit more. We've had the same one coming, so I don't have to be right there telling her what to do and how to do things and where things are. So I'm going to have her come a little more often so that I can have a little more time to myself to be able to, go take a ride or go up to the library or just sit in my chair down here and stitch or read or whatever. So we'll see how that all goes. All right, now we're going to get to the stitching. I stitched on quite a few things. I kind of let Wibgo go. I found that the ones that were being called were not the ones that I really wanted to be stitching on. And I was really craving working on the larger pieces, full coverage. And so I just said, okay, I made it half a year. Pardon me. And that's better than I did last year. So I thought I'm just going to stitch on stuff. I'm going to cough again. Sorry, I apologize. Another decision that I made was there are some projects that I started that have become just slightly annoying to me. And I think part of it is because my vision isn't that great right now. One of those is Starrett House, which was the Victorian house that I showed you. That one has a ton of quarter stitches and 3/4 stitches, and it also is a hand-drawn chart. And I'm having a hard time. I can hold the cross stitching where I can see it well, but then when I try to look at the chart, that if it's something that isn't on Pattern Keeper or on Exodo, I'm having trouble. I'm having to pick it up, bring it up close to me so that I can see it. So I have decided to take the projects that I find are annoying me at this time and just put them away for a while. And I'm going to go back to them in 5 or 6 months. And if I think that I want to stitch on them again, I'll pull them out and stitch on them. And if I find that I don't, maybe what I'll do is put that floss away, and I'm not going to get rid of them. I'm just going to put them to one side and spend more time stitching on the things that are bringing me more joy and not the things that are annoying me. And so that way I can start some new things and go on from there. So Okay, now, one of the things that I stitched on a little bit was pandemic. And I printed out the picture, but I can't tell you where it is right now. So, but at least I got it printed out. And so I'm going to hold this up and show you that I did a little bit more. And I've got some threads on this hanging here. Okay, can we see it? And if you remember what it looked like the last time, and I've got a needle minder over here, so if you see that, you'll realize that's what that is. But I did a little bit more. So slow and steady wins the race. So I will just keep pulling this out. This is on Pattern Keeper, so I don't have a problem seeing the chart because I can make Pattern Keeper as big as I need it to be. Okay, this one I have in the Q-snap here, and I've been working on this one yesterday and today, and I looked everywhere for that picture of the pattern. And, you know, like I said, my site isn't all that great, and I just don't know where I put it. I know it's got to be here somewhere. So probably something is sitting on top of it. And I just thought, you know what, if I don't go ahead and start this video, I'm never going to get it done. But this is Thomas Kincaid Stepping Stone Cottage. And this is one that hasn't had a whole lot done on it. And this is 14 count. And these are light colors. So I am hoping that this is going to show up well. And I worked some more going down that side there. Some of the greens and the yellows in there. So that's where I'm at with that one. And this one is a full coverage, but it also has a lot of back stitching in it. Okay, next one that I worked on, and I'm just going to show you this very quickly because this is the pattern. I don't have a picture of it. All I ever got was the pattern, and this is called Fruit Bowl, and this was a free chart. And you know what? I don't even... Yes, I should take it out of the Q-snap. I think everything else I've already taken the Q-snap off of it. So this will be the last one that I'll be sitting here fighting with. Okay. Okay, and here's where I am with this one. Not real far, but it is something. I didn't do very much on this, but a little bit is better than nothing. Now here's Japanese Garden, and as I said, I can't find the picture for this one. Somewhere around here. And as most of you know, this is one that I am trying to get this finished before the end of the year. This is my oldest whip. So this is Japanese Garden. It's Dimensions Gold. And there is where I am at. And I can't see it when I've been working all over in here. I got all of this done, all up in there. So it's progress. And so I just got to keep working on it if I'm going to get it finished. Okay, another one that I worked on because it came up, it was a Whip Go project before I quit doing Whip Go, was this one here, Love Never Fails. I've been working on this a few years, This was supposed to be for my anniversary, and I think I started it the year of our 40th anniversary. And this November will be 44 years. So I am trying to get a little more done on this, but I am not even halfway. So it's another one. I'm just going to have to keep working. All right, let's see if I can get all of this in there. Okay, there we go. I got the lady all done. Her dress is done, finally. And the shoes, and I was working on that border down there at the bottom. And so at least there's progress. That dress is finally done. And another one that I dug out was Mini Mount Cabin Home. This is a Hade. And this is where I'm at on this one. And I've got a lot of hanging threads here, so I'm going to try to pull these down a little bit and get them out of the way. And then I will show you. Fold this top over a little bit. Okay, there we go. I've been working along that side down there, taking it all the way down to the bottom. And so it's coming together. Just got to keep plugging away. Try to put it up there a little closer, and then try to get this up there a little closer. So that is Mini Mount Cabin Home. And I love working on the Hades. I've got several other ones, and I really need to get started and work on them. Okay, and this one, I started trying to do a little bit more on this because it was on the Whip Go, and I had to give up because of the brown fabric. And this is Frederick the Literate. This is the dimensions. And with my eyes and the cataract surgery, I had to put it away. I put just a few stitches in it, right in here, but I had to quit because I just couldn't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one away for a little bit and wait until after I get new glasses, and then I'll pull it back out and I'll try to get some stitching done on it, because it is getting to be, it was started in 2018, and I really feel that I need to be making some progress on those ones that I started in 2018, and some of them I have not made much progress at all. That is all that I have. It's all that I think I stitched on. I went to the library today and I took a couple of charts with me and scanned them to my email. And one of these days in the next week or so, I'm going to try to see if I can put them into Pattern Keeper, if they will work in Pattern Keeper. If I can get them lined up in there and set with the grid, then even if they don't input the symbols for, to have the symbols on there to mark them that way, at least I can mark off the stitches as I stitch them. And because I've got one or two other ones in there, that's what I'm doing with them. And there's also Exodo. I can stick them into Exodo, but Exodo, I have to go on the screen and actually mark with my finger. And sometimes I can't just tap them. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't work as well as marking them off in Pattern Keeper. So I guess that's all that I have. I thought this was going to be a longer video, but I went through that stuff pretty quickly, I guess. I have hopes in the next month or so, especially when my vision gets better, that I can continue cleaning in my craft room and get some things kitted up and maybe have some new starts along with what I'm already doing. And if I keep pulling out some of these things that I haven't stitched on in a while, you'll get to see some new stuff if you haven't been around here for very long. Those of you that have been around for a long time have probably seen all of them, but maybe there'll be some more progress on them. I guess that's about all that I really have to say other than just sitting here and rambling on. So I will let you guys go. Before I know it, it's going to be time to go up and give Bob his pills and get him settled in for the evening. So I'm going to wish all of you happy stitching. And I hope that everybody's well. And send you out my love and my hugs. So take care, and we will talk to you the next time. All right, bye-bye.